Hello watch fam, today you're going to be seeing Stuart unboxing his Gyre, a new watch from a micro brand which is made entirely, well mostly of recycled plastic nets which are reclaimed from the sea. Interesting eco project there which I find quite unique, so sit back and enjoy the video.
So today I'm going to unbox my first Kickstarter watch. This is called a Gyre Sea Cleaner. And apparently the word gyre means a circular pattern of currents in the ocean, which I didn't know. So this watch was £170, £171 on Kickstarter, and I bought it in March of last year, or I backed it in March of last year. So it's just got here relatively recently, like a bit earlier this month actually. So yeah, it took its sweet time getting here, but it's here now. They were super helpful whenever anyone had any questions on Kickstarter. And I think it was supposed to be September last year it was meant to get there, but last year happened and, you know, but it's here now, so it's all good. This is a watch made out of recycled ocean plastic, fishing nets specifically. Apparently they pay fishermen to bring back any nets that they see floating on the ocean, and the nets are recycled somehow into pellets, and the pellets are made into the case, and the pellets are melted down for the strap also. So there it is. So obviously it's plastic, so it's incredibly light. It's about as light as my Fitbit that I wear. So it's got a Japanese solar movement. You'd imagine a Seiko or a Casio or, you know, a Citizen movement. So solar powered, 100 meters of water resistance, and an all recycled plastic case. Now it never said anything about, you know, the dial and that kind of thing, but the strap is recycled, the case is recycled. It's got a sapphire crystal. It's got a turning bezel. I'll take some of the stickers off. And I think it's really cool. For the price at, like I say, 170 quid, I think it's a really cool looking watch. And I'll take I've got a Seiko SARX or SARX 071 on. I'll take that off and chuck this on. So that was the only green dialed watch that I had. And I thought I would go for this with the green. They do it with like the logo's black and the hands are black and the strap is all black, which I thought was quite cool. But I think this was sort of the first one, and it was the first one I'd seen promotional photos of, so I thought I'll get this one. So yeah, it's a 42mm. Oh, it's a 42mm case, and 5% of the profits go to the ocean, are donated to the Ocean Cleanup Foundation apparently, which is pretty great because that's something I support, and I think it's really cool. And I think that this also shows that you can have, yes, you're not going to get the likes of your big brands making, you know, a whole watch out of recycled stuff. I know you've had, is there a Tom Ford? Not that that's a big brand, but you know, it's a big name. That was made out of recycled stuff, but you know, the likes of, you could make straps. I would buy a strap that, you know, it just feels like a NATO. It feels like a normal NATO, but it's made out of recycled plastic. So it's got an anti-reflective sapphire crystal on it, and yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool for the price. It's just something a little bit different. They've had a campaign on Indiegogo that was successfully funded as well as one on Kickstarter. And yeah, just a really cool brand doing something a little bit different. Don't really know about what their plans for the future. I think they had more models that were going live. I think this was limited to, I think it was like 500 pieces or something like that. I've got a limited edition number on the back of mine. And another sticker I can take off. But yeah, just something a little bit different than the usual it's a sub homage on Kickstarter. So yeah, I have limited edition number 294 of 500, which is a number I like. So stainless steel case back, and the lume's not too bad. Obviously, I would show you if it wasn't daylight and I had a decent torch to make the lume go. But yeah, just something a little bit different, and a really cool company doing something I can really get behind. There we go. Yeah, so the blue had a blue lined on the strap, similar to this in the green, and blue dial with a blue hand, and the rest of it was basically the same. But you know, the bezel lines up, which is more than I could say for, well, this is a friction bezel, but you know, I can say it's more than I can say for other watches I've got. But yeah, a really cool project, and really glad that it's finally here.